Bill Clancy leans a
Man,
to allow Michael.
I don't know what the hell it was. If you watch the Oleksandr Usyk fight, we're going to listen to the post-fight interviews and we're going to listen to all the post-fight stuff because I want to know what the hell was going on in that last round. Now, Michael Hunter is now, if I'm correct, he is now 12-1, or he should be. He should lose this fight with 8 KOs. Al Heyman fighter, former Olympian, had a very controversial defeat to Oleksandr Briedis in those Olympics. He is very good, but I questioned yesterday when I did my post-fight, my pre-fight video after the weigh-in on this fight. I questioned whether this was too much of a big step up for him, even though Usyk who should be 12-0 with 11 KOs after this fight. So even though they have about the same amount of experience, Usyk has, I'm talking about pro experience, Usyk has an extensive amateur background, Olympic, here gold medalist, right? Gold medalist. Very close friends with Lomachenko. He is considered to be the best cruiserweight in the world right now, even though you can say he's a slow starter. Also, you can really question his power because he was whooping Michael Hunter asshole in that last round. Damn, my tea's ready. He was whooping Michael Hunter ass in that last round, but Michael Hunter, survived. He was bouncing all off the ropes. People are wondering why the referee didn't stop the fight. It was crazy out there. It was bananas. It was pandemonium. Oh, wait. This one. Well, let's do the cards.
Let the fight continue because a lot of those shots were missing. So a few of them were landing cleanly, enough to stop the fight, but enough were missing where he never felt like Hunter was in, I guess, grave danger.
But one shot.
Could have done it.
Yep. And that one shot might be the one you don't want to
But as we all observed earlier,
Usyk's feet are moving so much of the time and moving at such speed that he never plants himself in such a way as to really try to make himself a devastating power puncher. He's not sitting down on his punches.
No, he's not. He's actually trying to get the punch and get points, but he's not putting power.
I'm waiting for him to read the cards. Please subscribe to Teaching Controversy. This is Teaching Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. I'm waiting for them to read the cards. Obviously, Usyk should win. We're going to listen to the post-fight interview if he has one, and we're going to talk about what he's going to do or what he should be doing next. They're saying he's going to fight in the Ukraine next. It's not likely that HBO is going to pick up the fight, but he should be back in the summer and then in the Ukraine and then in the fall, late fall or so on HBO.
decision in the fight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards here at the MGM National Harbor. All three judges score it 117 to 110 to the winner by unanimous decision.
All right.
Still WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the World, still undefeated from Simferopol, Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk.
Now you have to factor in. Remember, he's a cruiserweight. You know, he came into the ring at 207 pounds. Here's the punch stats: 321 of 905 for Usyk, 190 of 794 for Michael Hunter. At the beginning of the fight, I would say the first 4 rounds or so, first 5 rounds, you know, Michael Hunter was having some success. I can't really give you an accurate assessment right now until I watch the fight again on who was winning those first 5 rounds and how. But you can see that Michael Hunter's angles were giving Usyk some problems. But Usyk, having the experience that he's had in the past, remember he's 30 years old, in the having the experience that he's had in the amateurs, you know, he adjusted basically. And also you notice that Michael Hunter didn't have the power to keep Usyk off him, and Usyk was taking some clean shots, most notably the uppercut. But you would see that a lot of Michael Hunter's punches were pretty wide, you know? So, like I said, with the experience and the pedigree, you have to think that, well, you know, it was only a matter of time before Usyk adjusted to that shit, you know, that Michael Hunter was doing. But it's like this. Michael Hunter is not bad at all. You can see, like, where he needs to improve. His punches need to get crisper, you know, and also, you know, he needs to pace himself with activity because after a while, Usyk started to expose his lack of defense to the body, so which means that Usyk started going to the body more. I believe it was round 9 or 10 where Usyk just kept landing the same left hand straight to the body. You know, he kept landing that same left hand straight to the body, and you can see that it started to visibly slow down Michael Hunter. So it's like this. Being an Al Heyman fighter, there's going to be opportunities for him. I'm sure Al Heyman is probably going to move him up to another title shot, maybe go after the winner of, you know, I don't know. You know, see, he's already had a title shot. I look at it like this. He needs about 4 more fights, maybe 5, before he goes back into a title shot again to improve. You know, that's just my personal opinion. I really think that he's just not ready yet. But yet the title shot was there. You gotta kind of take it. But I was questioning even at the when I did my video yesterday, like, is he really ready to step up against Oleksandr Usyk, even though, you know, one has at that point in time 12 wins and the other had 11. So right now you have to question, well, where does Usyk go from here? There's big fights for him out there, for example, depending on what Marco Huck is doing. If the WBO is going to rank him, and it likely will, even though he lost to Briedis, Briedis. You know, that's the, what was that for? That was for the WBC championship, the green belt. You know, you got Tony Bellew out there, but we don't know what Tony Bellew is doing. And Tony Bellew is also going to be, I'm talking about as far as weight divisions, and Tony Bellew is also going to be in big money fights. You know, you got Dennis Lebedev out there still, who's holding on to that WBO belt. You got Babette Shumanov, who's got that other WBA belt. Wait, Lebedev has the WBA Super World, if I'm correct, and Babette Shumanov has the WBA World. So Shumanov is going to be fighting Dorticos, I forgot to pronounce his name, soon. Right, so he can go either one of those routes after one of those fights are over, or try to go after Lebedev, but Lebedev is still likely on medical leave, and he also wants a rematch with IBF Cruiserweight Champion Murat Gassiev. So there's ways for him to go, even if you want to go the Steve Cunningham route, meaning Alexander Usyk or Michael Hunter. You know, so there's ways for both of these fighters to go, but you know, only time will tell. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. Please subscribe.